have got, first exercise is a squat. Okay, so with this exercise, quite important that we want to be getting the technique of this right, so I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on that before I go into the other exercises. So I'll do it from a couple of different angles, but with your squat, people have their feet in a different stance depending on their mobility. So I have really tight hips and quite tight ankles, which means I've got to take a bit of a wider stance, and my feet need to point outwards rather than straight in front of me. What that does is it allows a bit more of an open shape of the hip, so I can get down a bit further. But you might find it more comfortable to have your feet going a little bit further forwards. What we want to be focusing on is, and you'll want to play around with your stance where your feet are with this, is that we want to make sure that we're keeping our chest up and we're leading with the hips, okay, and then once we sink down, our heels aren't coming off the floor, okay, so that's really, really important. If our heels are coming up off the floor, we're going to be putting a lot of strain on our knees, okay, so we've got to make sure that whenever we're squatting, we're pushing these hips back and we're sitting backwards, and you can see that almost my toes aren't even on the floor because I'm so sunk into my heels, okay? So we're going to sit back, sink down. If we can't go that far down, that's fine. If you just go to here like you would be sitting on a chair. And that's also a good way of encouraging yourself to drive with those hips back, is if you do pop a chair behind you, you can then just go down, tap your bum, get back up, and that will just help you get that technique. We want to make sure that we're not leaning over like this. We've got chest proud, heels on the floor, sinking down, and then drive it back up and using those glute muscles. Okay, and then we've got our squats. Just did squats. Then we've got lunges. So, as I said earlier, both feet facing forwards. Make sure they're sort of, shoulder width apart. We don't want a narrow stance because that's going to make you really unbalanced. So shoulder width apart, both feet facing forwards, okay? And when we're sinking down, again, chest proud, so really engage that core, keep that chest up. We're going to sink down, and as we're sinking down, we need to make sure that our stance is deep enough so that we're not coming like this where our knee's going over our toe, okay? So that back foot's got to be far enough back that when we sink down, we push that knee forwards, and we kind of want it to go on the outside, that way, towards our pinky toe, okay? Not towards our big toe, okay? So that's the direction we want to be lunging in, okay? So, to start off with, we will just do stationary lunges. So like this, we'll sink down, push back up, okay? Then we've got our split squats, which is where we go into squat and then we jump back up. So we jump down into squat, up, down, down. And then we've got glute bridge, which we're going to lay down on our backs, okay? Heels underneath us, and then hands up to support you. And then we're going to be driving, this way so you can see, we're going to be driving our hips up and trying to lift all of our back up off the floor and then dropping it back down. Driving up, dropping it back down, okay? And then we've got our skaters, which are, we're going to jump from one side of our mat to the other, landing on one leg, okay? If you're finding that too hard, we can just step from here, lift the leg up, step, lift the leg up, okay? And then if you're a bit more advanced, we can hop. So there, land, there, land. Ooh, I'm getting sweaty already, I'm not excited. Right, let's get the tunes up a bit so I can't hear my heavy breathing. Okay. those butt cheeks. Okay, 10 seconds on the clock, come on. Keep going. And rest there. So next, we've got 30 seconds rest now, and then next we're into static lunges, okay? Dancing is not mandatory, although it makes it a lot more enjoyable. Okay, let's get ready. Let's go right leg first, right leg forwards. 3, 2, 1, and sink down. Okay, try and stay nice and balanced. Just pushing up. Keep your legs shoulder width apart. Both feet facing forward. Make sure that knee's not coming over the toe. If it is, take that back foot a bit further back. Okay? And swap legs. Good. Good job. 10 seconds, guys. Keep going. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay? So next one is our split squats. So you're going to jump down into squat, back up, and down. Okay? Nice and light on your feet. I am getting a hold of myself. Great. Okay, 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jumping out and down to the squat. And back up. Remember, if you need a little rest, that's fine. We jump up, just have a little rest, shake the legs out, and then try to keep going again. That's it. Come on, guys, keep going. On the clock. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Well done. Okay, now we're on the floor. We're into our glute bridges. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay, so hands up by side, tuck those heels under, and drive those hips up. Keep going, really squeeze those glutes. You'll be feeling it right in there. Try and get them up as high as you can. Keep going. Come on. 10 seconds. And rest there, well done. Okay, last exercise of this round. Keep forgetting to set my watch. Okay, so we're on to skaters. Okay, I'll show you from this angle. Hope you don't slip on my socks. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're jumping across and sinking down. Okay, like you would be skating. Now if that's too hard, we can just step across, step, hold, step, hold. Okay? 2-minute break, and then we go again. Okay guys. If I can get the app to work. Why do they put those little add X's in the right, so we are round 2. So back into the first exercise, which is your squats. When you're ready, you're going to go 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Inside of you, when the sun goes down, as long as I'm gonna be around you, when the sun goes down, yeah.
Keep it going, guys. Squats. Into our lunges. You got this, guys. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sinking down into those lunges. And swap legs. Okay, make sure we're driving that knee outwards. 10 seconds. Woo. And rest there. 30 seconds rest, then we're into our split squats. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're sinking down into the squat, up and back down. So keep it going, guys. Well done. This one's a burner on the legs. Go on, keep it going. Woo, this one hurts. Woo. Come on, keep it going. 10 seconds. And rest there. That one was tough. Right, down into glute bridges. Okay. Hands out to the sides. Support you. Get those heels under your bum. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. That's it, guys. Keep it going. Really drive those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Come on, you got this. Keep going. Think of that 48. next one's the skaters. Back up on your feet. Happy stuff. Okay, so if your legs are feeling too tired, we'll just be stepping across, tucking the leg behind. We've got it in us. We can hop. We can hop. We got it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whoops. If you lose your balance, doesn't matter. Just rebalance and carry on. Start again. The legs are feeling too tired, you can just step across, tuck that leg behind, step across, tuck that leg behind, step across. Outrageous. Seconds. the burner. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sink down, coming back up. Keep it going. Come on. Feel the burn. Woo, this is really, really, really burning. Come on. And rest there. Okay, down into your glute bridges. Okay, ready? Tuck those feet under the bum, hand up to the side. And drive those hips up. Go. Really get that bum up as high as you can. Keep it going. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Keep it going. You got this. Turn on the clock. Keep going. And rest. Right, last one. Come on. We've got this. Into our skaters. Those legs are feeling really tight. Just do the step across. Oh my god, sorry, excuse me, yawning. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, 45 seconds of really hard work. Okay, don't rush these. Make sure you're nice and stable. hips forwards, squeeze that butt cheek to lift that leg up. And keep those toes pointing forwards. You don't want them pointing out. Okay, slow and controlled is fine. And stop. Okay, back in. Okay, we've got one minute rest. Not a minute, sorry. Okay, let's get ready to go. So back into our squat pulses. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Distract myself from the burn. We were sitting a half an hour. 10 seconds. Come on, keep it going. If you need to, just quickly stand up, back down. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, then we're into our star jumps. Go! Remember, if you're finding these too hard, we can go like this. Keep moving. Just keep moving. 5 seconds. And rest. Okay, now onto our side. We're going to do the other leg this time. Let's go. Do the opposite leg to last time. Keep those hips forward so we're really using that glute muscle. 10 seconds and then we're finished. Come on, keep going. And rest. Well done. Well done, team. Session 2 done. Only one more session for the week to go. Great work. Okay, so hopefully you're watching this because you've just done one of the Get Fit with Vic sessions. So I'm just going to do some stretches with you now, and hopefully you can use this after each session to help stop you from getting really tight. So it's really important that we stretch afterwards so that we don't get tight and risk injuring ourselves. So to start off with, we're going to start with a quad stretch. Okay, so little tip for you on this one is if you bring your knees together and you push your hip forwards, it'll really help you with your balance. If you're still struggling, doesn't matter if you hold on to something, but it's quite a good exercise for your foot if you can stand up and balance. She says, falling over. I'm just gonna time these. Okay, so swap legs. So we're going to do each stretch for about 30 seconds. Okay, so really drive those hips forward. Should be feeling it down the front of the leg. Okay, now we're just going to stretch our triceps. So we're going to take our right arm, put it across the body, bring the left hand up and pull across. Okay, should be feeling it in here. Okay, we're just going to go on our hands and knees. Okay, and we're going to do some cat cows. If you know what cat cows are, great. If not, we're going to arch our back up and we're going to tuck our chin under. And then we're going to draw a line with our nose. We're going to draw a line up. We're going to arch our back down and bring our chin up. And then we're going to repeat that. Okay, so down and under, tuck that chin, arch it back up. And then release the chin out and arch that back down. And back again, so chin under, arch that back. Chin up and arch that back down. Okay, now we're going to take our knees as wide as our mat, but we're going to keep our feet together. And we're going to sit our bum back down onto our heels and stretch that back out. Okay. So if you need to, walk with your hands as far forward as possible.
New Pratilla completes.
Okay, and then from here we're going to go forwards on to our bellies, and then we're going to tuck our hands by our armpits and we're going to push up. Feel a nice stretch in your stomach. Okay, then we're going to lift that bum up and drive it back. Okay, now we're going to do a glute stretch. So we're going to take our right leg, cross it over our left knee, and then we're going to bring our left arm and we're going to hug that knee into our chest. Really try and keep that back straight. You should be feeling a nice stretch down here in your glute muscle. And remember to take some nice deep breaths as you're doing it. Okay, swap legs. Oh my god. That hurts. Keep that back nice and straight. Okay, this one, we're going to take our right ankle, we're going to place it on top of our left knee. We're going to lay back, okay, bring that left leg up, and then I'm going to tuck my right hand through my leg, left hand I'm going to clasp them behind my left leg and pull it towards me. So you should be feeling a nice stretch in here and in your glute muscle in here. Okay, swap legs. So we're going to bring our left ankle onto our right knee. We're going to tuck our left hand through, right hand, and pull that leg in towards you.
New Pratilla completes.
Okay, now we're going to go into our lunge position on the floor. So bring that right leg forwards, okay, and we're going to sit up and we're going to push those hips forward, so you should be feeling a nice stretch here. Okay, nice. Okay, so if we're feeling any tightness in our back, especially those of us that work at a computer all day, your back gets really stiff, so this is a really good stretch to help that. So we're going to take our left hand down and we're going to create a right angle with our leg, and we're going to try and get that elbow down nice and low, and then we're going to rotate it up and back down, back up, back down, back up, back down. Okay. Then we're going to swap sides. Okay, so in that lunge position, I'm going to sit up, push those hips forwards. Take our hands down, we're going to create that right angle of our left leg, bring that elbow down towards our ankle, and then reach up and rotate, and back down, and back up, back down, back up, back down, okay, now we're going to go up onto our hands and knees. Okay, and again, this one's a good one for your back. Okay, so we're going to take our right hand, we're going to scoop it underneath our left hand, and we're going to keep our palm facing up, and we're going to try and push that hand along the floor as far as we can. Feel a nice stretch across the middle of the back. And then we're going to bring it back in, and again, we're going to rotate up. We're going to repeat that. Oh, nice crack. Back down.
Money is time. Time is a currency.
Last one. Okay, and swap sides. So left hand under the right hand. Get as far across the floor as you can.
You were the one, you cried for infinity, but you can't do it all.
Okay, now we're going to take our
You can't do it all.
and we're going to place it on the back of our necks. We're going to bring our elbow up, and we're going to tuck that elbow down underneath our left arm. Then we're going to rotate it up. Back down. Back up. Back down. Back up. Last one. Okay, swap sides. Oh, nice crack.
Stimulated, nothing more. Beating of mine.
Last one. Nice, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit limber now. Try and make sure you do some stretching after each session. Yeah, well done guys. See you